Welcome to my channel. I'm LifeKreativ. Today, I'm going to teach you how to make garlic powder and onion powder. Really easy recipes, so let's get started. First, to make the onion powder, we will need 1.5 medium onions, or 2 onions if they're smaller. Next, cut off the top and stem of the onion. Remove the outer skin, toast it a little. Peel off the outer layer of the onion to make it cleaner, and remove any lingering strong odors from the outside. This step helps the onions retain their natural aroma. This also makes the onion powder more fragrant and of higher quality after grinding. After peeling, put the onions in a bowl of water. Wash the onions gently under clean water. Stir well to remove any remaining dirt and resin. Then remove them from the water and let them drain. Next, cut the onion in half. Make incisions along the natural lines of the onion, gently separating each layer. This method helps the onion layers to be evenly separated and not stick together. Chop the onions as finely as possible. This is very important. The smaller it is, the faster the process. Chopping the onions into smaller pieces shortens the drying time and also makes them finer when ground, resulting in a fluffy and fragrant onion powder. There are many ways to make flour, but I like this method because it's natural, to do at home, and simple. After chopping the onions, spread them evenly on a tray. Avoid letting the pieces overlap. This method helps the onions dry evenly. It prevents condensation or moisture at the bottom, ensuring that the onions are crispy after drying or sun-drying. It's easier to grind and yields higher quality onion powder. The powder is fine and loose, retains its natural aroma, and can be stored for a long time without becoming damp or clumping. Next, place the tray of onions in the oven. Bake the onions at 220 degrees for about 100 minutes. Adjust the heat accordingly so that the onions dry gradually without burning. While waiting for the onions to roast, let's prepare the garlic. First, separate each clove of garlic from the bulb. Remove the dry outer layer to make the garlic cleaner. Choose garlic cloves that are firm. The garlic powder should not be bruised or sprouted so that it is fragrant and not bitter. Peeling the garlic thoroughly helps it dry more evenly during the drying process. You can gently tap the garlic cloves with a knife to loosen the outer layer, making peeling quicker and easier. When crushing the garlic, use only moderate force, avoiding crushing it completely to prevent the loss of essential oils. Chop the garlic into medium-sized pieces. Chop the garlic evenly so that the pieces are of uniform size. Minced garlic will dry faster when dried. It prevents moisture from escaping inside, helping to preserve the aroma and resulting in a finely ground garlic powder. After chopping, the onions should have had enough time to cook. Remove the onion tray from the oven. Pour the onions into a bowl to allow any remaining heat and moisture to evaporate. This step is crucial because if you grind the onions while they are still hot, the powder will easily become damp and lumpy. Once we've finished pouring everything out, we'll go back to what we left unfinished. Pour the garlic onto a tray, spreading it evenly into a thin layer so that it dries quickly and doesn't clump together. Then put it in the oven. Bake at 220 degrees Celsius for approximately 100 minutes. While waiting for the garlic, turn to the onions that have been prepared. Put the dried onions into the blender. Once finished, close the lid tightly for the next step. Ensure the lid is tightly closed to ensure a safe grinding process. The onions are finely ground evenly and don't splatter. After closing the lid tightly, turn on the blender and blend slowly. During the blending process, start with a low speed and gradually increase it. This helps to grind the onions evenly without clumping. After grinding is complete, open the dust level checker. If it's not ready yet, you can blend it for a few more seconds. The powder is fine, light, and has a distinctive aroma. The color is naturally beautiful. It doesn't clump, blends easily into dishes, and enhances the flavor. Prepare a clean, dry jar, ensuring there is no moisture inside to prevent the powder from clumping. Then add the onion powder to the jar. Handle the dough gently so it doesn't get compressed too tightly. Once all the powder has been put into the jar, seal the lid tightly for storage. This helps to extend the shelf life of onion powder. When the onion powder is done, the garlic has also turned golden. Remove the garlic from the oven. Place the garlic in a clean bowl and spread it gently to allow it to cool evenly. Once the garlic has cooled and dried, put it in a blender to make flour. Close the lid tightly. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can register by clicking the register button. It's great to have your support. Put the garlic in the blender and blend continuously until it is finely minced. While grinding, observe through the lid to monitor the fineness of the garlic. Once the garlic is evenly shredded, stop the machine and remove it. Open the lid of the machine and gently stir the garlic powder with a spoon. Feel the looseness and fineness of the powder. The powder is light, dry, doesn't stick to the spoon, and has a pleasant, even aroma. Once the powder is stable, scoop it into a clean jar and store it in a cool, dry place so that it can be used for a long time. Next, label each jar with its name for easy identification when using them. You can also add the production date for easier tracking of storage time. This method helps to keep things organized and avoid confusing onion powder with garlic powder. It also makes daily cooking more convenient. Just open the jar and it's ready to use. No further preparation time is needed. Onion powder and garlic powder are readily available, helping to enhance the flavor of dishes quickly, making seasoning easier and saving a lot of time in the kitchen. So, the entire process of making onion powder and garlic powder at home is now complete. From the initial fresh onions and garlic cloves through each processing step, by drying and grinding we obtain a dry, loose, fine, and naturally fragrant product. All are handmade with no preservatives or additives. Therefore, it's perfectly safe to use daily. Homemade spices not only retain the original aroma, moreover, it's easy to adjust the amount used according to taste. It can be used to marinate meat, fish, and seafood, season soups, and stir-fry vegetables. It's also perfectly fine to sprinkle it directly on the food. Just a little bit of onion powder or garlic powder is enough to make a dish much more fragrant and flavorful. Hopefully, this detailed guide will help. You can prepare your own clean, convenient spice jars for your family, ensuring both delicious taste and safety. Thank you everyone for watching until the end of the video. If you like it, please press like. Don't forget to share with family and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye and see you in the next video.